Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for no contacts. So we're going to find out today, what is your person thinking and feeling in a no contact situation? Where is this connection headed? What are their intentions moving forward? Anything Spirit wants to share with me. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of love, any messages of guidance for the person that I am thinking of. What are their thoughts and feelings at this time? I am listening for you now. Let's see if we can get some messages. I've got poison, toxic behavior. Okay, is that why I had to push them away, or is that what's going on in this connection? Is it toxic? Is it just becoming too difficult? I want a realistic love. I love you. I want you to be open and honest with me. I want this behavior to end, whatever the behavior is. I've got possession, a sense of codependency. It became too much. Somebody was becoming obsessive. You know, there was obsessive thinking, you know, which it can be just unhealthy if it's you know, they're either, I don't know, in a stalking way, of course, would be horrible, but it's like, no, I'm my own person, I'm my own individual. You can't tell me what to do. And you've got to live your life. You got to take care of your own problems. You've got to make some changes, you know, so there could be some things that are going on. I've got a storm. These are challenging times. This has been difficult. That came into me as just I'm going to say a whirlwind of mixed emotions. I'm just going to say, you know, just this mixed emotions that I'm going back and forth on a daily basis with. Almost a love-hate connection is how I feel. I'm just struggling with my feelings over this situation. So you could be struggling, they could be struggling. I have blame, pointing a finger at somebody, somebody's blaming the other, and then I have a distance. We need this distance, we need this time apart. Sometimes we just need to calm down, both of us. You know, we just have to look at things from a different perspective. We have to look at things clearly. And they're saying compassion. Can we have compassion for each other? Tender, loving care for each other. It's almost this feeling like the storm will pass. And, you know, these are challenging times. But can we still have compassion for each other? You know, everybody goes through a storm. I don't know anybody who in a relationship that doesn't go through something, all right? At some point, we are all faced with, we've got to work together. We've got to get through something. So that's how it's coming into me initially. Let's see what Spirit has for us in the cards. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Please remember to hit that like, subscribe, comments. Let's see. Spirit, talk to me about these mixed emotions, this whirlwind of feelings. I have a Fool. I have a Two of Cups. I have a Knight of Pentacles. And I have a Queen of Wands. Okay. This came into me as, can we start over? This literally was, it was like, you know, two cards, boom, boom. Can we start over? Can we figure this out? So I do have a starting over. I do have I want to put some time and energy into this. You're the one that I'm thinking about. You're the one that I'm craving. I am definitely feeling, you know, I have so many emotions going on, but the bottom line is, how do we overcome whatever happened, whatever the storm was that made us, you know, to a point where we are not talking? How do we overcome that first, Spirit? How do we move on? Six of Pentacles, being more giving to each other, more give and take, being there for each other, nurturing. I'm seeing that you were only loved me, just came into me. I'm recognizing the hurt. I'm recognizing the pain, and I'm realizing that you were only trying to love me is how it's coming into me. That you were good for me, that you were kind, you were nurturing. And I'm recognizing the pain, and I'm recognizing the hurt that I have caused. So at least somebody's acknowledging the hurt. Sometimes when they don't acknowledge the hurt, that's the worst part. It's like they don't think they've done anything wrong. But in this case, your person is acknowledging the hurt. I do have some signs coming in. I just got a Leo, strong Leo energy, Capricorn, Pisces. I got a Virgo coming in. I have a Gemini, an Aries, and a Libra coming in also. If you don't hear your person's sign, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just grabbing some clues. I also just got a couple of months that are important. I feel like December was a turning point. I also feel like October, there was something big in October that happened around this connection. So those are 2 months that are coming into May. They're saying July, could be a birthday month for somebody, is also, I almost feel like I want to say the number 14. Let's just grab some other things. 28, they're saying, is a number to look at. Okay. They're looking at how they're saying it to me. These are just psychic messages, guys. How they're saying it to me is they're showing me a big clock. Okay. And it was almost like, you know, like an evening hours, like late evening, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, that, you know, that is when it's hurtful. That is when it's painful. That is when they reach out. Those could have been those hours that you guys spent the most amount of time together, or when they, oh, my hand just tingled, like they always called you at 9 o'clock at night. I just feel like those hours are important. There's something going on with those hours. I want to make up. I do feel that way. I feel that I have this, I want a second chance. Okay. I want to start over. Can we start over? I want a second chance. So I am feeling that today. You could hear from maybe those hours that I just felt were somebody reaching out to you late at night. I needed some space. I'm taking some space. My main focus right now is money. I'm trying to rebuild myself. I've been focusing on that. It's got to come first. Does money matter to you? We could have had a lot of money issues. Maybe we were fighting over money for some of you. I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to continue to hurt your feelings. I wasn't trying. I feel like they're starting to realize that, you know, you were trying to say and do the right things, and they just pushed back for some reason. They just pushed back, and they don't want to continue to hurt your feelings. So the best thing that they could do is reach out and start to talk to you and stop pushing you away. You were a rebound. Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe that's something you said to them, that you're not over somebody, or, you know, you never got somebody out of your system, and, you know, that's why we didn't get off to a good start. I don't feel good enough for you. There's a little bit of insecurity coming in there. I don't deserve you. I still need time to process my feelings. So I have this mixed feeling. I don't plan to stay, and I'm selfish right now, and all I'm worried about is me. So you could say that, you know, they're selfish. They're focusing on the work. They're putting themselves first. They blocked you. They pushed you out of their life because they weren't getting what they wanted. You know, it could be that way. So asking them to stop running away. We have mixed feelings. You can see that they are, on one hand, saying, I want to start over. And on the other hand, they're saying, I need time. And I know I'm being selfish, and I'm sorry I'm hurting you. So they've got to come to a place where that they want you first, and they want you in their life. And that's most important. Right now, they're expressing their freedom. Grass is greener on the other side. I wanted my freedom. I know it's selfish, but I wanted my freedom. And you let them, you said, okay, I don't have any choice. You can't hold them hostage. People were talking to them. Somebody's whispering in their ear. Somebody's telling them and advising them. Could be anybody. Right now it's coming into me as, even if somebody was saying, you know, do what you want, you know, to go and do what you want. I still feel like it doesn't mean that they haven't haven't stopped thinking about you. Okay. Where is my, I want to make up now. So I've got this passion coming into my life, and it's a feeling of, I want to hold you in my arms. I want to make up. They want their cake and eat it too, Spirit just said. I want my freedom, but I want to be able to hold you in my arms. They can't have both, all right? So they've got to decide that they only want you, and that if they come back to you, it's because that they can't get you out of their mind, and all they're doing is daydreaming about you and thinking about you, okay? So, but they can't have both. They can't come back and say, I want you, I want to be with you, I miss making love to you, I need you in my arms, and then turn around and want to be free, want this sense of freedom. They can't have both. Flirting, I miss talking to you, I miss, I just miss you. There's great chemistry. I feel like this was probably an amazing start, a very romantic start. And what we're doing right now is we have a lot of nostalgia about the nights that I talked to you, the nights, the time of day that we spent a lot of time together. So I'm doing a lot of thinking about, what we had, and the romance that we had, and how this all started, and at the same time, what their part was in it and what your part was in it. Spirit, please share with me. Is this person thinking of starting over? Their obsessive thinking. I feel like the chemistry and the passion that you had, I'm going to go back to that obsessive thinking, that they're thinking about you physically. They're thinking about you sensually, and they can't get you out of your, you could be the best lover they ever had, and they just want to make love to you. They miss making love to you. So that could be going on also. I have a 2 of Wands. I'm thinking about my future. I have a 10. I have a lot on my plate. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I've got to make some changes in my life, just came into me. I have an Empress. I like this feeling of they keep thinking of you as an Empress. I do. I like this feeling of you were good to me. You were good to me. You were kind to me. And I feel like they are realizing that now. Sometimes when we're separated from the person that we love, they realize how good it was. They didn't realize how good they had it until you were gone, right? That's how it's kind of coming into me right now. And that's what's giving them the mixed emotions. I didn't know it was going to be this hard. I didn't know that my heart was literally going to ache. I didn't know that, in the wee hours of the night, I'm struggling, looking for you. I have a death, a change. This has changed their life. 2 of Cups, and it's filled with nostalgia. It's filled with memories. It's filled with how can I possibly, repair this after having walked away? And that's going to be up to the 2 of you. They know they turned their back on this connection. So they're going to have to come back and say, I want to come back, and I made a mistake, and I've realized that you're the only person that I want. And they're going to have to give up that sense of freedom that they felt that they needed. So here's the choice. It's like, are they ready? Are they ready to let you back in? I mean, they keep sharing with me that this sense of starting over, or this sense of giving it another try. So I'm going to say it's only a matter of time that this person just can't handle not being with you anymore, and they just truly miss you. They just truly miss you being in their life, and they feel like all I do is think about this person. So maybe instead of just thinking about them, I should have them in my life. Spirit, please share with me some additional messages that you have for this connection. What is it that you need us to know? Having a difficult time expressing myself right now. So sexual desire, absolutely. They haven't stopped thinking about you, at least physically. I mean, I'd like to think that Empress energy is also, you were good to them. I wish I could be fully honest with you. If they're not ready to be honest with you, you don't want them back. They've got to show up. I don't understand why we're going through this, is how this is coming into me. They are really processing their feelings. It's a sense of, I thought I wanted something, but now that I'm out here, I'm realizing that's not what I want either. So were they running to something different to try to make a choice? I can't make a decision. They've got to make a decision. This is about them standing up for themselves and what it is that they want. I cry at night. I miss you. Okay. My life is a mess without you. My life is a mess without you. I am in agreement with that. The emotions are a whirlwind. I was hurt by you too. So, you know, we hurt each other. We both say things that we don't want to mean, and we both say things that we could wish we could take back. How could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? That is probably where we're at. I've got somebody who's struggling with, I walked away and I know I've hurt you, and how could I possibly repair this damage? And all I'm doing is thinking about you, and all I'm doing is wanting to take you in my arms again and somehow repair this damage. Why do I deserve someone like you? I'm going to say that's positive, because if they're seeing you as, I hurt the one person that I loved the most, or I've hurt the person who loved me the most, I would say their eyes are opening to what their part in this connection was. And even the separation is hurtful, and they're starting to identify that the separation is hurtful. This passion is too much. I'm going to say that right now I can't get you out of my mind energy. I'm obsessively thinking about you over and over again. But how could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? If you find it in your heart to forgive this mess when they return, then you guys are going to, you know, kiss and make up and move on and work on this relationship. So this person has to decide that, you know, hurting you hurt them. And it's a feeling of they're starting to realize what they had. And unfortunately, it took the space and time of a separation to realize that what they had was a good thing. And where they are right now hasn't made them any happier. So I have a pretty good feeling you're going to hear from your person. And I feel like Spirit shared with me those late hours, that 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I feel like you're going to hear from this person late in the evening, and they just want to talk to you. They just want to hear your voice. And they're going to say, you know, can we have a do-over? Can we have a second chance? Let's put this out into the universe. Lots of mixed feelings, but there's also a lot of love. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.